Crew. What is up, crypto warriors? Back for another show here. Before I get started, Q Indigo saying, let's get it. Slow Q here. Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the big black investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe it was black or invested. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifested. So we binge on a black or invested. Best believe it was black or invested. That course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that black or invested. Best believe it was black or invested.
What's going on, guys? We're back for another show. Let me share the screen here. Do a little housekeeping while people are coming in. Be sure to join the Telegram. Links are in the description. We have a very, very wonderful Telegram. It's where I send updates about all my shows. People share wonderful news. I go through and I pin it. You can come and you can click on these pinned messages and get just wonderful, wonderful news here. Why take on the crypto world by yourself when you can come take on the crypto world with 98 friends, right? Who are sharing information, who answer questions. Just the other day, someone answered a question about wallets and just a wonderful, wonderful chat. We take care of each other. It's awesome, awesome thing. But if you want to step up, we got the Patreon. We do a weekly watch list for less than a cup of coffee. Very, very good deal with the Patreon. In fact, the Patreons got Hedera, which just went up. An excellent segue right into Hedera, right? So Hedera. Shakira, you know. But anyways, Hedera, bro. But before we get into that, let me go see who's in the chat. What is up, Natish? What's up, HBCU Maker? What's up, Nerd Up Inc. Marv? Peace, 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 peace. All right, so let's get back into it here. Got this information from Mainly Music, a frequent watcher. Shout out to Mainly Music. I think you've been watching me since like my Bazinga days. So yeah. Hedera HBAR linked with banking and Mastercard for enhanced digital solutions. So Fresh Supply Co. AU, which is gold, by the way. AU, that's the chemical symbol for gold, I believe. Don't know if that they're implying that, but anyways. Fresh Supply Co. AU, a pioneering player in the realm of digital innovation, has taken a significant step forward by seamlessly integrating Hedera into its continuity API. The Hedera Foundation announced on X, also known as Twitter, this dynamic fusion links the Hedera network with the conventional banking system and amplifies its reach by integrating with the Mastercard network. Okay. This partnership prepares users for access to the Mastercard payment gateway services, MPGS, and other future projects from Hedera Foundation, such as their cutting edge Web3 and digital asset solutions. So, just huge, huge news for Hedera. And we saw its price move as a result. And this was on the patrons list for this week. So shout out to the patrons. Let's bring it up here. Hedera. Let's see which one we want to look at here. Whoops. Okay, well, I already got it up. So there we go. So it went. Okay, for some reason I'm having trouble seeing this. Let me go to the dark theme. Okay, perfect. There we go. So let's go to the day chart. And you can see here it's gone since the third, it's gone from about 5.2 cents all the way up to 6.2 cents. So that's a good 20% gain there. Very, very wonderful. Shout out to the patrons for that one. So yeah, it's brilliant news. Um, if you guys have been watching me for a long time, you know how I feel about Hedera. You know what Hedera has going for it. Um, it's like it's just teamed up with a whole bunch of who's who people out there, right? Let's pull up Hedera right quick, shall we? And by the way, if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat and we'll get to those towards the end of the show here. Here, let me kill our Telegram because Telegram messages are popping up over here and they're distracting me a little bit. Okay, there we go. So, just to bring out Hedera right quick and re-mention this who's list of people. So understand, Hedera has this thing called Hedera Consensus Protocol. It's connected into R3 Cordia. Like to have some background for this, you have to go watch some of my past videos. Just come on over to www.darkhorsewatcher.com, which will lead you right to my channel, which you can also find at YouTube at Black Roo. And what you're going to want to watch is my video on R3 Cordia, what it is and what it does. Hedera Consensus Protocol connects to that. They connect to Quant via that. They also connect to IBM World Bank. They're connecting to a lot of different people here. But again, for that video I was telling you about R3 Cordia, going to want to go over here and where's the dang on search function? Maybe it doesn't give me the search function because it's my actual channel. But no, there it is. So you just go over here and put in Corda, and you'll find it right here. Definitely check out that video. It's a great, great, great video. Let's see here. So not only are they connected, we mentioned IBM, but IBM is also a partner of theirs. It's on the governing. They're on the governing. They're on the governing council. Excuse me. IBM, Google, LG, T-Mobile, Dell, like the world's biggest companies, literally. So, what do you think? You know what I mean? When looking at Hedera, where it's going to go, being connected to all these huge, huge companies, Boeing, right? Um, rumors of Sony out there, and now Mastercard. Okay, and are we early? Even at 6 cents, right? Look at where it was last year, as high as 40. Oops. Clicked on the wrong thing there. My apologies. So this is CoinX, I guess. That's fine. As high as 40 or 50 cents. This year, I'm really expecting it to boom through this, possibly even get to the dollar area, right? Possibly even get to the dollar area. But even still, here at 6 cents, we got like a 10x here, like crazy, crazy. Means like $1,000 gives you 10,000, more or less. You know, not financial advice, but crazy stuff to think about, right? And it's still time to get into it. You know, It's so crazy the opportunity we have here in crypto. So crazy. What's up, Cryptwork? What's going on, Todd Malik? What's up, Teddy Harris? Appreciate you. What's up, Stacking Satoshis? What's up, Casper Holstein? Longtime Patreon in the house. Let's go. So all right, so yep, so let's get back to it here. So yeah, whole bunch of great ones here. Hedera is definitely on my list of great, great coins. Okay. Now let's move over to Algorand. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but there was some new news that came out today, which was kind of controversial a little bit. Algorand partners with Clinton Foundation to combat climate change. Y'all know my view of climate change is Bitcoin Zay. Like me and Bitcoin Zay share a view on that. From what I remember him saying is I remember him saying that it's not one of his it's not his cup of tea, if you will. I'm right there with him. There's so many different studies that show that, you know, I'm not going to say anything because I'm not trying to get, in trouble with the YouTube overlords, but you know what I'm hinting at, right? Um, but some people, because of the Clintons, they were really angered about this. Like some people were like, I'm done with Algorand. But we know what this is. Like, if you guys have not been paying attention to Algorand and who they hang around and what they're about, like if this is surprising to anybody, then people haven't been paying attention. All right. Ripple's like has connections to the Gates Foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Like, I think they also might have connections to the Clinton Foundation. So it's like that's those are their people. You know what I mean? If you get kind of what I'm saying here, like to have a full conversation about this, we probably need to be on Rokfin, but you know kind of what I'm saying here. If you want to ask me questions about what I mean, join the Telegram. It's completely free. We can have the conversation in there. But if like them partnering with these guys is surprising, like you really haven't been paying attention. You just haven't been paying attention. So yeah, that's for some. This is just more of cachet for Algorand, right? And we were covering yesterday that Algorand's also a part of the ISDA, which Ripple joined, and it's going to make Algorand. It's going to make it so Algorand's, excuse me, part of derivatives, and can be a part of an organization that is really strong on like derivatives, like exactly what this organization is a part of with derivatives. I forgot. Let's see here. There we go. Fosters safe and efficient derivatives markets to facilitate effective risk management for all users and derivatives products. So derivatives market is huge, 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 huge. It's just more pools of money for Algorand and Ripple to get into besides CBDCs, besides cross-border payments, besides all of that type of jazz, right? So yeah, and kind of saying that you're a part of climate change just means that, it just means they're part of that clique. They're part of the people at Davos. You know who I'm talking about, those people at Davos. This is one of their top things on the things that they are really they're really invested in, if you will. That's the perfect word to say. This is one of the top things that they're invested in. If you go to their site, these people, and you click on their, I'm not taking those cookies, bro. Um, and if you click on their site, oh, they changed it up a little bit here. You used to click on it, and you could go to like here. Let me go back. You used to click on it, and you could have like there were like 5 things over there that were major topics for them. They may have changed it up so it's no longer like that. Let me give it just one more shot here. Yeah, they changed it up a little bit. So let's see here. Yeah, so they changed it. They changed it up a little bit. Maybe they got tired of me coming on here doing doing that, right? I don't know. But yeah, so climate change is always one of their um, biggest things. Let me not go too close to that with my non-clicking self. But yeah, what's up, Ron B? What's up, Be Like Water? So yeah, this is nothing new with these coins, with these ISO 20022 coins. Remember, that's that's 3 2s, right? You could also say 3 2s is 23. 2 times 3 is 6. 6, you know, it's 6, 3 6s, if you will, there. But yeah, that's a crypto and conspiracy conversation now. But yeah, so let's look here at Algorand. Algorand also has kind of come out of the doldrums a little bit, to kind of pop up. It was a little bit under 11 cents, went up to about 11.8 here. Again, still a wonderful price for Algorand. Um, a wonderful, wonderful price for Algorand. Another one that was on a Patreon list here this week. Um, so you can see here again, hasn't been this low for 3 years, but given that these are the people it kind of hangs around, and these people, I am not worried. I'm not worried in the slightest about Algorand. I think it's really one of the best deals out there, um, especially considering if you look at where it's been as high as like 280. So right here, you're getting like, what's that? Like at least a 20x value. That's insane, bro. It's insane, especially for a coin whose supply is not too huge, right? Hedera's supply is like 50, I think it's like 50 or 45 billion, whereas Algorand, I think, is just 10 million. 10 billion, excuse me. 10 billion. So 45 billion to 10 billion, So ready for that crypto TNA? What's up, Jay? How you doing, bro? Let's see here. What about Wi-Fi 6? I'm not sure. What about Wi-Fi 6 time, Alec? You see, I didn't miss any questions up here. Nope. Natish, what's up? Okay, so has anyone bought the Solana phone? And what do I think about the Helium Mobile? I was reading somewhere, I heard somewhere that the Solana phone, something was slowed with it. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Let me see. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, it's out, huh? I could have sworn I heard somewhere where they said, "Oh, something's a little bit slower with the Solana phone." I could have sworn I heard. Let me know if someone else heard that news that it was that there was a delay with the Solana phone. Okay, they lowered the price. Okay, got you. Is it out already? Can you buy it? Because Cryptwork, you just said, has anyone bought it? So, has anyone bought it here? And feel free, guys. Also, I know Cryptwork is in our Telegram. So if anybody like sees the recording and you bought it and you want to share that information, please come over to the Telegram. It's totally free. Come over and tell us how you feel about the Solana phone. Yeah, Jay, I know how you feel, but the Clintons are they're partnered with Ripple too. I'm pretty sure there's some members of the Clinton Foundation connected to Ripple somehow too. I tried to play that bearable bull thing yesterday, and that didn't go too hot. So I'm not gonna try to play it again today. But yeah, man. I'm pretty sure in that video he mentions that they have connections to. I know he mentions in that video that Ripple has connections to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and they're just as bad. That's the Clinton Foundation. If you want to be like real frank about it, they're just as bad, or maybe worse. So you know, just to get it out of that whole red and blue thing, like they're just they're just as terrible. What's up, Roy Moore? Let me see that I missed a question here. Okay, here we go. What exchanges are you high on because the house never loses? Well, I'm high on LCX. That was another thing that I wanted to talk about today. LCX just I don't know if there was news or not. I didn't go and look into it, but LCX just flashed. Like they do that from time to time. Um, yeah, it flashed and it flashed back down. It was at like let's go to the 4 hour chart. It will show us more distinctly. Okay, so it flashed to like 5.3, but it's come back down here like a solid bar. Like somebody just said, "Oh, it's at 4 cents. I'm just gonna go buy some." So still a great deal at 5 cents. Um, would have been a better deal at 4.5, but whatever. Still an excellent deal at 5 cents. And LCX is one of those exchanges. They're a member of the World Economic Forum. I said the name. So they're one of those members. Um, I really think that they're going to be kind of like Coinbase. They're going to be a pseudo bank, okay, in the future. Except they're going to be the European version of Coinbase, okay. They already have a lot of how do you say it, licenses to do like bonds, European bonds, and tokenized bonds. They already tokenized diamonds. There's so much to like about LCX. Um, and I saw somebody like it's like put something up like they have little liquidity, and it was like, or not little liquidity, or something like there's not too many people using the exchange. It's like you really don't get it if you're saying that. You really don't get what these dudes are setting up if you're saying that, and who they're partnered with. They're partnered with Quant. They're partnered with Hedera. They're partnered with Hedera. That same Hedera we were saying is partnered with, Google, Boeing, Mastercard, or like through that other company, Mastercard, um, T-Mobile, all of that. They're partnered with that Hedera. They're partnered with the Davos people. Um, so if you're saying, "Oh, there's not too many people using the exchange," you're not getting the long game. Long game, these guys are going to be an exchange that has all the legal authority to do whatever the hell they want. Okay. So if people aren't using the exchange that much right now, really doesn't matter. It just does not matter. Um, Whenever they need to use the exchange, they will use the exchange. So again, this one, like Hedera, was as high as 50 cents. There has to be a better chart I can use than this. Let me see here. Uh, I guess that's the best one. I wish I could use LCX's. You'll see exactly how long this has been around. But anyways, was as high as 50 cents, just like Hedera. And this is another one I think definitely has the ability to get to $1. So um, there's that one. KuCoin's finally given up the ghost. I logged on today and it was telling me that I didn't have the ability to use it. That was something we warned you guys about a little while ago. Shout out to my moderator, E. He made it known in the chat room to people like a week or two ago, and finally made it here to Arizona. I haven't, like, one could use a VPN. I wouldn't know. That's not something that I may ever try, but that might be a possibility for people if they're looking, for a way around it. That might be a possibility. But personally, most of my money is off of there. I just got to get some more stuff off today. Um, so if you haven't taken most of your stuff off KuCoin, you might want to, unless you try the other option I just mentioned. But I'm just saying, like, do it now, because if you get to the point where I'm at right now, they won't let you do any trades. It will only be withdrawals. So if it's something, you got something random that just not like on a lot of exchanges, like I own some Conflux. I believe in Conflux, but I don't think it's on anything else that's out here for Americans. Like, it's not on Coinbase. It's not on Uphold. So, the only other choice now for me to, like, how am I going to get it off? I got to move it to a Conflux wallet, right? Or I don't know if that's on Ledger or not, because I still have those freaking ledgers that I need to replace. But yeah, so if you haven't done so already, it's probably going to come to you. Okay. And I checked, I couldn't do the enhanced verification. It wouldn't let me. Both passport and license was, excuse me, both passport and license were not. They said not supported. So yeah, just FYI on that. So if you're in America, really the only options you have right now are Uphold, KuCoin. No, excuse me, no KuCoin. Uphold, Coinbase. Bitmart still lets me like kind of log in, but I wouldn't trust Bitmart either. I wouldn't try to use them, but you can right now. But right now, really Uphold and Coinbase. That's it. Yeah, I think we went over that. Okay, new price $5.99. It was 1,000. Read some reviews, and I think Apple phone will be a similar bet. Okay, okay, interesting. Maybe I might have to get a Solana phone out here. Yeah, I'm waiting for the same thing, Roy Moore. The thing to note, the thing to be watching this week is to see what the heck is going to happen with these BRICS nations. Uh, I said hex. What the hex? Shout out to a friend, family friend, Michigan. She's from Yemen. She would say what the hex sometimes. So shout out to her. She knows who she is. It was just random. I said that, but anyways. So yeah, so that BRICS summit is going to be February, August 2022. Oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what's going on. It's supposed to be August 22nd. Excuse me. So definitely pay attention to what happens around that time. I'm paying attention early because remember the 15th is actually when Nixon took us the 52-year anniversary of when Nixon took us off the gold standard. So I'm really wondering if something's just gonna pop off in like in celebration of that or just on that day. So 15th and the 22nd are days that I'm going to watch. And we have also a new full moon coming um, on either the 30th or the 31st, which means we're going to have two this month, which is odd. Doesn't really happen too often, but let's go ahead and bring that up. Moon phases. Okay, it's August 30th. So we have one on the 1st, and we're going to have another one August 30th. So we have a new moon coming on the 16th. Again, that's really close to the whole Nixon date thing. And generally, going into new moon times, that's when Bitcoin gets more bearish. So, a lot of things going on in August here to just pay attention to. So that's what it is. It's been out for about 2 months. I haven't heard anything about it. Bearable is low key whack. Oh, what's up, Ty Malik? Wow, man. I I think he's all right. I think he's all right, man. I think he's all right. Uh, dang. Just smoking them over here, man. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. Oh, and Ty Malik, remember that stuff that you were gonna send me on Mexico, bro? Uh, remember to send me that on my Twitter if you can, bro. I know you're a person with like things to do, but when you have time, if you can send me that stuff about Mexico on Twitter or in the Telegram, I'd appreciate it, bro. See here, get into the questions. Wow. Can I say that? I can say that. I'll go get some of that Lewinsky action. Oh, your trip, Jay. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. I bet you that they Apple make phones with a C phrase in it because that's the only special thing about the Solana phone. Well, you know what? I think maybe eventually, possibly maybe, the Solana phone will have things where it connects really seamlessly to Solana like metaverses and NFTs, and that you could play those type of games very easily and seamlessly on the phone. I don't know if that exists right now. I know Solana has different games like Ori. It's been a while since I've checked on Ori or any type of NFT play to earn games, but that's a big one. I think they also have like Star Atlas and all of that too. Chances are that it may have some seamless stuff with that in the future. We live in a two party and we pay taxes, make that money and stop with the bullsh. Everything and everybody is corrupt, 100%. And really, it's not two parties, to be honest with you. To me, seriously, it's just one party, and they make people believe that it's two parties. That's how I feel. Um, and I have like rational. And if anyone wants to have this conversation with me again, Telegram's open, and we do have a Telegram for crypto and conspiracy. So anybody who's in our crypto Telegram, I can give you the conspiracy Telegram as well. So and conspiracy, I don't mind that word. Some people hate that word or it has negative connotations to them. To me, it's not. Um, there's a principle of cause and effect, and everything has a cause. Every effect has a cause. Any effect, yeah, every effect has a cause. Any effect with an unknown cause, you just don't know the cause yet. So yeah, I think a lot of things that have been branded with that negative connotation are actually real things. But people, because of social shame and other stuff, just feel like they don't want to look into them, which is actually opposite of what should happen. If you're really confident in something, you should be willing to see the counterpoint, right? But, anyways, FTX scared the public from exchanges 100%. 100%. And talk about conspiracy, right? I still do not believe any of those celebrities lost one red cent on that. You see Tom Brady around here on this white party. Does he look like he lost all of this money with FTX? Does he look like that? Or Shaq hanging out with Brittany Renner? Does Shaq look like he's worried about any possible cash that he lost with FTX? I feel like it's complete and total farce, bro. Like they just use their names. Like, okay, hint, hint. Yeah, you bought into FTX. Okay, you bought into it, and we're gonna make up all these stories about how you're ducking lawyers and all this other jazz. And it'll give people a nice healthy fear of crypto. So let us do that, just like you let us kind of borrow your names for Bored Apes, right? And yeah, that'll help us accomplish our goals. and you'll get to keep doing, all these nice things you're doing. But yeah, I don't think they lost 1 red cent. Not a cent, bro. I probably said too much, but that's okay. But that's okay. Did Mastercard announce this deal back in March? Phantom B, I'm not sure. That's a good question. I know there was some rumors swirling around, but I like to just offer us one little thing up here. I had a stock pulled up. We're going to pull it up one more time. This is a stock called Bach. I am invested in the stock, by the way. This is one of the ones I gave the Patreon people a long time ago. So Patreon people got it first. I do think this will do well. They have a deal currently with Mastercard, but when this SPAC first came out, you see they're sitting at like $10, right? They announced the deal with Mastercard and they 5x. They went from 10 all the way to $50, and of course, drained out because things drain out in the stock world. But crypto's the scam. Oh yeah. But anyways, just to show you, do I think that Hedera is gonna 5x from if they say like tomorrow, oh, this does mean Mastercard 100%. Not saying that, but just saying we got a little bit of precedent here. So maybe there's a short term, even more bullish move from Hedera. But of course, again, shout out to the patrons. We did kind of get this short term move if you guys wanted to just say take profits here. But again, if you're playing a long game like I'm playing a long game, you might want to wait a little while. Not financial advice. It's just up to you. I do have certain things where I want to just get a quick 2x profit and get out of them, but it's up to you how you want to play your portfolio. Okay, thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. And KuCoin based in Africa, damn crypto colonialism. I think KuCoin is in some type of, I think they're in Korea. If I'm not, I think they're in some type of Asian place. And that Asian place may be Korea. What about BitTrue? I don't know. I never used BitTrue. I think you might be able to use it. There's another one too that you might be able to use. Let me see where. Oh man, my phone's not next to me because I downloaded it because I was trying to get a certain coin, but I never ended up getting that coin. If you guys see me in the Telegram, ask me what that exchange is, but I can't remember for right now. Yeah, Bitmart is pretty weird. Like on the weekends, and somehow it's almost always on the weekends. I will sometimes get a message where it's like, I need the KYC. And then Monday is gone. Like, so I'm really skittish about Bitmart right now. And really, that's the only place that I could buy certain coins, okay? Respect to the patrons. That's the only place I could buy certain coins. So I don't know. Somebody, Bitmart, you gotta Bitmart, don't like Bitmart. Chill out, Bitmart. Just hold on for a little while, okay? Bitmart. I've had trouble with MEXC, HBCU maker. Last time I tried to log onto that boy, like it was hit and miss, just like Bitmart. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I got a little money on there too. I need to get off, so I should probably do that pretty soon. But I wouldn't recommend it right now. What's up, Marcos Lopez? How's it going? Full moon, baby. That's right. Making a connection. Good stuff, bro. Yeah, shout out to Waters Above too. He's one of the first people to kind of make that connection there, and like to give credit where credit's due. Okay, appreciate it, Ty Malik, because boy, I might have to make a move down there if things get too rough, too rough with crypto here in the states. Boy, might have to make a move, boy. Um, Nobody talks about Tonic. It's up 25% this week. That's cool, man. A lot of the Crow coins I really don't look at because they have such ridiculous supplies. Um, but yeah, let's take a look. I might have some tonic too, to be honest with you, because I had a whole bunch of things in a Crow wallet, and I haven't touched it really. And I don't know. I assume you could still use crypto.com. I just don't never I just never go on there. I know I have like some Phantom and some other stuff on there. I believe I have some tonic, but their total supply, bro. Look at that. That's 500 trillion total supply. That's just insane. And it's actually not too bad when you look at like fully diluted market cap. Remember how we were talking about this before, guys? If it's like higher than like two, it's they can really dilute on you. This one is only two, like two and some change. What fully diluted market cap means is like if everybody owned this coin at the current price, this is how much the market cap would be. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Spin out came out the tail end of last bull market and just went up 25% apparently. And yeah, I just don't mess with these because it's so big of a supply that it's just like I don't know. And it's um when I think of the scheme of stuff as far as like these bank coins, right, that are going to be a part of the new financial thing, and then looking at other things like metaverse, AI coins, just a couple sectors off the top of my head. Um, this guy kind of falls like after all that stuff, but just shows though if you're really like kind of watching things, deals are out here, right? And at the end of the day, and I was talking to somebody about this morning. At the end of the day, it's all about buy low, sell high, right? Taking an undervalued asset and selling it for more at the end of the day, right? But you really have to, if you have limited funds, you have to really be picky and choosy about what you're getting into, right? What's up, and Carino Lara? What's up? Mastercard is about to get Mastercard is about to get yeah, about to get I can't even think of a good word right now, but y'all can see it. By Fed now. Fed instant payments is direct competition to all of Master Pass and business to business services. Yeah, I understand that. and Carino. But you know what? Mastercard's a part of that whole family, that whole collection of bigwigs, right? Um, Mastercard's pretty heavy in the Berkshire Hathaway portfolio, right? And good old Warren, he only invests in companies that are just like old school, like almost never gonna die type companies, like Coca-Cola, right? Um, Mastercard's so deep into the fiber of this whole financial system, it probably will never die. Even if Fed Now comes and gets a piece of it, Mastercard will probably never die. And it's just old school money, all connected into the whole people at Davos. I believe, shout out to OMC. I think he was a viewer that watched a couple weeks ago. He said something like 80 or 90% of the existing financial system, IBM has a piece of it. And I said, I'm only saying that to say, like, okay, IBM and MasterCard, but these old school companies like IBM and MasterCard, they're probably not going anywhere, right? Um, Even if Fed Now gets a chunk of it. So I think yes, Fed Now might get a chunk, but MasterCard is not going to go anywhere. Oops. And also that data that OMC gave us about IBM, that just makes me even more bullish on Stellar, makes me more bullish on Hedera and anybody who's connected to IBM. I believe MasterCard is kind of connected to IBM as well, but that's for another day. Shaq is tricking off that Croatian model chick now. Okay, Shaq. He's just getting around out here now, huh? Doesn't look to me like he's worried about, oh my God, FTX. Oh, my lawyers. Get out of here with that farcical, theatrical crap, man. I'm telling you. It's such and people fall for it. That's the sad part, man. Anybody connected to people, like, whenever you hear a story with those type of people, Shaq and Tom Brady's and the Stephen Curry's of the world, you really just have to think about it. Really just have to think about it. But anyways, to the power, the 10th power for sure, 100%. What about API 3? What's up, Adam Bailey? I think it's good, and it recently just had a surge, right? These are one of the ones that are connected to Alliance Block, and again, Alliance Block is one of those ones that's like saying it's going to connect TradFi and DeFi together, right? So it's going to be directly kind of one of those players that's going to be responsible for being a part of the great financial reset, if you will. And you could tell by all the freaking partners, and it removed. Oh, I really loved it when all the partners were down here and it was big and it was blown up. They kind of removed it. So now it's like this. But they were one of the partners that were listed here. I don't know if they're still listed here. It's going to buy kind of slowly. Doesn't look like I can speed it up. But yeah, they were one of the partners that were listed here. If they're not listed anymore, I don't know if that means they're not partners anymore, or they just decided to only focus on certain people. I don't know. This is really slow. Let me see if there's. But yeah, they were one of the partners listed here. Um, I don't know if they're still listed or not, but anyways, that if they're hanging around with these type of people, I would say it's safe to kind of assume that they're going to be a part of what's going on, right? Um, but yeah, let's see how they've done. I know they were on a wicked, like really big bender. Like they went up like 60 something percent or more. Okay, and then must have came right back down. That's odd. Um, but seems like it's still at a good value. If you look here, it's at $1.07, and it was as high as like $9. That's a 9x. But how many oracles do you want to have? Do you want to split this between API 3 and Chainlink? Something you have to decide for yourself. But yeah, it flashed up there for about a little bit and must have went right back down. Intriguing part is it's bringing like kind of like an AI to an oracle, but we already know that Chainlink out here is like huge. Like if you had to buy one or the other, I'd probably even with this being so much of a bargain, I'd probably buy Chainlink before it. But it's still you could still spec with some of this as well. My opinion, there is the party of the central banks, corporation, wealthy fams. They're in partnership with the government, and they are all working together. 100%. To me, like in a sense, they're all the same people. When you look into it, a lot of these, like I think it's something like some girl for like a project said like all the presidents are related except for like Jimmy Carter or something like that, like all of them, and that's including Obama. Like Obama and Bush are cousins, like all of them are related, like, and all of them are related to the Queen. So this is somebody did some research on this, so now it's either they're all related or they're all related and they're related to the Queen. Be like someone feel free to look that up. Probably wouldn't use a Google search. I'll probably use pre-search if you're really trying to look for that. But yeah, so really they're all one and the same. Yeah, they just are. They're all one and the same. And there's certain things like even you guys can look at like even though they try to kind of play a game with it, but if we look what happened with Rona, right? Everybody shut down, right? Everybody shut down with Rona. Like if that was really like the case that oh, China versus the, let me just stop. But if it was really the case, that like this country against that country, everybody wouldn't have just all shut down, right? There's certain things that you can suss out. Hey, like all of our goods are from China. What do you mean we're warring with them? Like, or we don't like them? What are you talking about? But anyways, President is a figurehead for decades. Yeah, for sure. The goal is to destroy the dollar, which is currently about worth 3 cents. In 2023 from a dollar in 1913. Yeah, which reminds me, check out a show I had, guys. What happened in 1971? It kind of chronicles what happened with the dollar, right? It's an excellent, excellent show. Um, Shout out to my man Brunswick. He gave me some stats on this. Like, ever since we got off the gold standard, inflation went bloop. Like it skyrocketed, and there was really no reason for it. But then, since Rona, right, they've printed so much money in stimmy packages, right, that the dollar is worth less, and it's worthless, right? So you don't even need a reserve at the bank anymore. They got rid of that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. At this point, I don't know who's trying to say, "Oh, I'm just holding on to dollars." Like if if you don't see the writing on the wall, you're just oh, just glad I'm in crypto, right? That's all I can say about that. Just like if you just really should be able to see the writing on the wall. Ray KuCoin, then Shizzle's based in, I don't know how to say that country. Kind of like the Bahamas, but definitely off the coast of Africa. Okay, did not know that. Maybe their support is in Asia, because I was trying to get some support, and like dudes typing in like what looked to me to be like Chinese or Japanese or something like that. I was just like, bro, I can't. So yeah, that's good to know. KuCoin is based in. Well, I have to look up how to say that after this. I'm not even going to try right now. Looks French to me, maybe, but I'm not even going to try. Which is in Africa. At least that's what they say, unless something's changed. Okay, good to know. You're right. I just checked Bit app and it's working fine. But one thing I have to say, Bit app is always glitched with its charts. Hasn't been working the same since the hack. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, man. It's like hit or miss though with me. Um, yeah, I logged in one time too. It was like, oh, you got to do this, and then I checked the next like I said, over the weekend it was like, okay, you got to do KYC. You can't you're in a country we can't be used. And then like Monday I logged and it was fine. So like yeah, definitely I wouldn't like put too much comfort in Bitmart right now. The only ones like really that you can put comfort in right now are Coinbase and Uphold, which really sucks because they like I don't know if you can you do limit trading on Coinbase and Uphold? They always seem to give you like the worst prices. Whereas KuCoin, you can see it right on there. You can see the chart. You can see what things were up. You could do limit trading and it was fine. But Coinbase like seems to obfuscate that from you. So does Uphold, and it really sucks. Um, I'm gonna miss you, KuCoin. Green eyes gonna miss you. Green eyes gonna miss you. little flashback to Half Baked, y'all. Sir Smoke a lot. Sir Smoke a lot up in here. One of the funniest movies. It's African adjacent, but it's not Africa by any stretch of the imagination. Mucho cash flow. Throw them islands real nice. Okay. It's foreign monies. Okay. So they got this like Cayman Islands thing going with with KuCoin, if you know what I mean. Or if we use the FTX example of the Bahamas, right? Information on Mexico. Yeah, a lot of my um I've heard a lot of people moved are moving there. Couple different people um like my family knows from Detroit have moved to Mexico. We know already. Shout out to Simon Family Investments, another great show on the Gentleman of Crypto. Definitely check those guys out. Wonderful couple. They're in Mexico. I straight up wanted to like get some consulting from them because people from the D are moving down there, from Detroit are moving down there. It must be not be too, you know what I mean? Like for a while there was all this propaganda against Mexico, right? Remember that like there were two people that supposedly went down there, or four people supposedly went down there, and only two of them came back, and all of this, and then all of a sudden they showed up on Anderson Cooper, and I'm like, wait a minute, this just don't like it. Just the all it just didn't it didn't feel right to me. I'll just put it that way. Um, but yeah, some people have gone down to Mexico. They're moved there from Detroit. Um, One of my nieces went down there and she had a good time and came back. So it's like I don't think it's quite as dangerous as everyone's saying, but still, I would love to consult with somebody like Simon Family Investments that's been down there, knows how to move down there. You know, what I mean, knows like the areas to move because every place has a bad place, right? But um, yeah. Uh, if it gets rough with crypto, your boy's like going straight, straight down there, right? Let's remember we can get coins on the dApps if we can't use the exchanges. That's a good point. Crypt work. That's a real good point. Like for some of the stuff I use, uh, I did use like a DApp, or I just went to like the coin itself and put it in their wallet, um, the approved wallets that they have. Um, so yeah, there are ways around it. If you want to use that coin specific wallet and not have to use exchanges, but you know, and you can use it just like she said, the DApps. So that is a good point. That is a really great point. And guys, if you guys like Cryptork, I know you're in the Telegram. If you guys want to put like your favorite DApps or your favorite like decentralized exchanges that you guys use in the Telegram, that would be helpful for people. And I'll pin it up so people can come and see. That'd be like a really good thing. Question: if you won about 500 USD worth of Solana, what would you do with it? Man, okay, Tom Malik. I will answer that by answering it by going to a show that I had. Like, if I had to invest 1,500 monthly, what I would do with it, that I would just split it into either fourths or fifths. Since it's 500, it's just really easy to split it into fifths, 100 each, and that's where I would go right there. Um, what's up, Wrath of Willie or Wiley? Have you ever heard of Nobility? No, I have not heard of that. What's up, Mangy? Jammed up. I have not heard of Nobility. Let's look at it right quick. Nobility. I should enunciate over here. Um, Mobility. If I can spell, bro. Okay, there we go. Another one, huge supply. Well, not too bad. It's like 65 billion. That's not. It's more than Hedera, less than XRP. So seem to have had a nice day. Okay, hasn't been around. Oh, okay. That was just. It's been around since kind of the tail. Okay, so it kind of had. It had a bull run. Came in right when the last bull run was like kind of really kicking up. What do they do? DeFi token that will revolutionize. Okay, you can buy it only on PancakeSwap. Trying to read what it was about. The esports landscapes by organizing and providing tournaments with large prize pools. Okay, interesting. So kind of reminds me of a Veracity. Um, let's do a little look-seeing at their website and their Twitter. I'll wait for that to come up. Let's close a couple things while we're waiting for it to come up. Okay, their Twitter does not exist, it says. Let's go to their website. They might have just changed it. I forgot to come over here and put it there. That's okay. I mean, it's not great, but it's okay. Um, yeah, see, yeah, they just forgot. Okay, couple people following this. Brian Moore, Benzinga, Steam X Queen. Okay. I have to do a little bit more research into it, but off the bat, I probably want to go with Veracity. But I had to do a little bit more research into it, see what they have going on. Seems like they got Pac-Man. That's cool. But yeah, I had to do a little bit more research into this. Seems like they had Diablo streams. That's pretty cool. Awesome. I have to take it. I have to take. I have to do some research into that guy. Acarino. Fed has been gunning for MC for a long time. Fed never had the means to take them down. Peeps think Visa and MC are the same. MC is different. They're gettable. Gotcha. Um, but you know what though? Ripple too, I think is going to have a lot to say about what's going on there, and from what I'm hearing, like a lot of people, like not like I got any inside sources, but just from the research that I do, um, seems like people don't really want to use Fed now, and that Ripple's technology is superior and has been superior. So let's really see how that kind of goes down. We still got things like Hedera and stuff too. Um, I we'll see how it goes down because really, what I think FedNow probably might end up connecting into Ethereum because JP Morgan just has it like that. Ethereum and JP Morgan are connected, um, and you know Visa and Mastercard will probably end up connecting to FedNow and Ripple and whoever else they want to connect to, like Hedera and stuff like that. So all those systems will just kind of move together. Um, but if Fed now takes a chunk, they take a chunk. I don't think that it'll like. I don't think Mastercard's in jeopardy. Could be wrong on that though. Could be wrong. Paz taking off. Peace. We all need a little pause in our life. Um, Visa and Mastercard need to team up and create their own coin. Oh man, I wonder if they would even allow them to do that. I wonder. Um, there are so many assets under Ascent. Examples: XYO. I did a little research on them. They're pretty good. SLP, JUP, and Spell, and many others. This is the beauty of crypto. For those that have very little money, what's your stance on Gala? Well, Gala, I think Gala will get out of that 2 cents area that it is. It always seems to have some type of run for something, even though Gala's done some kind of questionable stuff in that, like, they had that deal with Huobi, and then something happened with that whole Huobi thing where them and Huobi had to come out and apologize, and they kind of just secretly like made the supply bigger on us. So Gala's done some questionable kind of things. Um, but I still like the people that are kind of connected to Gala. Like, they had like something with like Mark Wahlberg, or Mark Wahlberg connected person. Like, they had something with The Rock, but it was like all of a sudden they took his name down or whatever. They do have something with Ice Cube and Snoop and E40 and Too Short. They have the IP for Walking Dead and Battlestar Galactica, and they bought their own mobile company. Like, there's a lot of good blocks of stuff for Gala, especially buying that mobile game company. So I think it's a really good deal, even if you're just like, I'm just gonna hold it until the 2X's. Like, yeah, so yeah, definitely in on Gala. Um Spell Spell's one of those ones, the two that I kind of like, even though it's under a cent. Um Amp too. Amp's another one. Yeah, these other ones that you mentioned there, I'm not too familiar with. I am familiar a little bit with XYO, but SLP, are those the? I think I know what SLP is. It's the small love potion for Axie Infinity. which I don't know about. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Axie Infinity will probably still be something because there are a lot of big people into the Axie Infinity, like big VCs or whatever. But yeah, gotta look at Jupiter too. I've never looked at this one before. People's blockchain, Jupiter aims to make blockchain accessible and safe for everyone. Jupiter's military grade encryption, help secure. Okay. How long has this guy been around? Oh, it just keeps. Oh, they're listed on Coinbase. That's interesting. Wow. So they were as high as 60 cents, and they've almost been through like two bull runs, way higher on the first bull run. Second bull run, eh, like 11 cents. Chilling here at 50. Let's see. Let's just go directly to their Twitter. Oh, come on. It's just lately I have not been heavy on metaverse. Where even though I think there's some metaverse, there are definitely some metaverse deals out there, but okay, let's see here. Brian Armstrong's following them, which of course is there on Coinbase. Okay, that's not where I wanted to go here. Red Dad, Blue Dad's following them. KuCoin, Crypto Kraco is following them. Cadena, Vancouver. Boss. Okay. Yeah, I might have to give these guys a look see. Let me put them on my watch list. I don't own any Gala, but it could do well. I probably just buy Jasmine. Too many small cats to pick for him. 100%. Hedera versus Dag. Wow, bro. Um, it's like, why make me choose, bro? Um, I own both, but if you're putting me in the corner and you're saying I can't leave until I pick one, I'd say H bar. Okay, sorry, Dag. I own both, and I plan to continue to grow both. But if you're forcing me, I'm gonna say H bar right now. So it's a layer two for ETH. Well, Soul's just gonna be around. Like they made that phone thing happen despite all the Sam Bankman-Fried stuff. A layer two for ETH, maybe ICP. I could see doing that because um, Vitalik Buterin called ICP Ethereum's sister network. So they're probably they're probably going to have some connections to ETH because I do see like a lot of like layer two saying, oh, they'll say something like, oh, we do this with Ethereum, we do this with Ethereum, and we also do this with Solana. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, why is Solana even mentioned in that? But so I do see there definitely some threads. There's some smoke to that fire over there. There's some connections there. So yeah, for sure. For sure there's connections there. But if we were gonna say a real layer two to ETH, uh probably ICP first. Adam Bailey, no problem. No problem. Natish, low cap gems, under a million. Market cap, Jasmine, Rose, Jasmine on that one. Shout out to my guy, Max, Crypto Talk Now. He does some of the greatest Jasmine content out there. I'm picking Jasmine. If between the two of those that you mentioned, Jasmine all day, bro. Jasmine all day. Seems that Chainlink has quite possibly the most utility in crypto aside from Bitcoin and ETH. Yeah, for sure. For sure it does. And it was as high as like $50. What is it at now? 7 or 8? Still pretty good ROI considering, right? It's $7, $7 or $8. That means like a 7 or 6x there. Yeah, for sure. And they have staking if that's something you want to do, but I don't know that I would trust kind of staking with them after what happened with ETH, right? I don't know. It's up to you. Just how the US is paying 1 billion a month for that whole thing. 10 billion a month for that, right? Sickening, bro. And come to find out the whole FTX having a relation there, right? Just terrible. But guess what though, too? Stellar is doing their CBDC. So all the connections are there too, right? Like a certain fingerprint, Davos like fingerprint there, right? It's all connected. But the whole, yeah, the fact that our money is, bro, it's just man. I agree with you, Todd Malik. I so agree with you, bro. And I wish I could just do the Thanos right now and just snap my fingers and just make that junk go away. I really do wish I could do that. But you know what? It's really going to start with communities like ours kind of saying, we're good with our community. We're going to build up communities that are not for this red blue crap and are for our community and making our stuff better, right? And maybe that community gets big enough that we don't have to. Let me be careful, bro. But maybe that community gets big enough where we can kind of make a little bit of our own rules. Like let me just say it kind of like that, but be careful. Is it possible that Elon could pick up and use this token called X? Not sure, but I'm thinking it's possible. And what X token are you talking about, Adam Bailey? I'm thinking it's possible that he uses Doge, and he's kind of hinted at it because remember there was that like 2 days he changed the Twitter symbol to a Doge dog and then changed it back. So to me, maybe that's possible that he uses Doge, but this must be the X you're talking about. Yeah, I doubt it. Seems to me like it's somebody trying to just take advantage of the whole X thing going on. I doubt it. I doubt it. Um, but I'll take a look at it. Seems like a lot of things are kind of listing it right away. Has like has Pepe vibes in the way that everything is listing it. So maybe there's some hype factor to get a part of, to be a part of right now with this, because it's crazy that 16 things have listed this already. So maybe there's some type of hype factor there to get onto. Maybe if you found the next hype meme coin right here with X, who knows, maybe put some money you're not willing to use or lose, excuse me, on one of these things and see what happens, right? Looks like it's at a pullback. Maybe some hype factor can happen there. Okay, yeah. Seems like there could be some hype factor here. And it is on a nice little pullback. And if you can still log into MXC, maybe you want to throw some money towards it just for the meme factor. Sounds like maybe something there, right? Just on meme factor. Thanks for bringing that to us, by the way, Adam Bailey. Appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out what the OSI model of personal finance is. What's OSI? Sounds like secret agency that what's that TV show Venture Brothers that Brock sounds like Brock one of Brock's like secret agencies like the OSI or something like that. I can't remember Brock's last name from that TV show. Love the Venture Brothers, by the way. I got to figure out where I can watch that. Corporations keep people too busy to see what's going on, and it's by design. 100%. There's so much I can expound on in that, but I swear to God, I probably get something to happen on the channel here. So we'll keep that for Rokfin. So much. Maybe we should probably have a Rokfin day, y'all, where like I just had the show come on Rokfin and we can talk like freely talk about stuff like this. Yeah, probably have to do that. Say I'm gonna try to say it, Todd Malik. You gotta help me out. Say chilies, say chilies, or say chiles, say chilies. Try it. Just found Let's Go coin the other day. Looks interesting. Hey, let's meme it up. Guys in the Telegram, maybe you guys can look at this and just see, and we can just keep track of certain little meme coins. And of course, this is meme. This is like hookup culture. You know what I mean? Like you're just looking to get in on the hype and get right back out. Boy, just hit it and quit it sort of deal. Not that I'm condoning hookup culture, but you know what I mean. I'm just talking about meme coins here. Okay. Meme it up. Seychelles is the smallest country in Africa, bruh. Hey, and they're probably the smallest country for a reason, and they probably have different laws that makes it really comfortable for KuCoin to be there, which is why, again, probably FTX was in the Bahamas, right? And why people will do stuff in the Cayman Islands, right? I met a cat from Lansing. Okay, in Lansing, here in Mexico, a couple weeks ago. Yeah, Michigan boy. Um, I don't know if y'all know, but I went to Michigan State. Um, Michigan State is like pretty much 85% of the city of East Lansing. East Lansing had a mayor. I don't know what that boy did. I don't know what he did because 85% of the city of East Lansing was like 85 to 90% of the city of East Lansing was the College of Michigan State. So I don't know what the mayor at East Lansing did. That boy's job must have been real just I I really don't know what he did. To be honest with you. But yeah, so Michigan people are making it down there to Mexico. That's awesome. Oh, and the president of Mexico said they're not joining BRICS. Really interesting. See, they must have got a call or something, bro. Like you're messing this up, bro. You can't join BRICS because you're so close to America that people are going to leave to your country. So you can't do that. It's not in a plan. Stop it or else. Click. um, it's not in the plan. It's not in the cards. Okay, Mexico. Um, you're welcome, bro. I appreciate it, and it really makes a difference. Um, when you guys we got such an active crowd and thanks and appreciate thanks are always appreciated. Thank you so much, Adam Bailey. I appreciate that. Bat, yeah, that is one that is undervalued, and I believe for the Brave browser you can get rewarded in Bat. So yeah, and Brave and Bat does have like I think they have like partnerships with like Decentraland or one of those metaverses. So yeah, Bat is undervalued. People don't talk about it too much either, but it's one of those ones out there that's pretty good. Um, no problem. Oh, really? One of the Ecuadorian presidential candidates just got offed. That's nuts. Well, y'all kind of know what happened to like Gaddafi, right? And my man's was just trying to, get off that whole petrodollar thing, and he got offed. But first, they tried to, give him the whole like boogeyman treatment, and that's why they had to get rid of him because he's the boogeyman. And yeah, poor Gaddafi, man. The Ecuadorian candidate was also a WikiLeaks leaker. Just oh wow, bro. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's crazy. Okay, ICP has staking as well. That's cool. So we've had our 100% rally from our low. Now we could have one more leg down to a lower low. Every other bear market, we would have had a lower low after the rally. Yeah, man, maybe so. A lot of people were predicting that August or not August, excuse me, October or September would be a low point. So we will see. I seriously doubt that we get lower than 15, maybe a 20, but I really think that we need to get to like the 36, 37, 39 area before the next halving. So when that happens, I don't know. Maybe around the February time when like all these ETFs get approved, because a lot of people were speculating that the ETFs get pushed to like next year. I think that's a valid point, because they get pushed to next year. Then the Bitcoin halvings next year kind of really lines things really up nicely. But yeah, I could see it. I could see. There's also a solar and um, what's the other one? Lunar eclipse. There's a lunar eclipse and solar eclipse coming up in October too. So October and September, that might make sense for a bear point. So it's something for us to look out for and check out. But yeah, the first things first is what's coming up here in August, with the BRIC summit, and let's see, like, do they really make a gold backed currency? Let's see what happens. Be quite funny if they just came out and was like, I know we said gold, but psych, we're using Bitcoin. Holler at your boy and just drop the mic and just walk off. That would be pretty funny. But let's see. Maybe they do the whole gold back thing, and yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But awesome, guys. Nice long show. Nice participation. Tons of questions. Tons of questions. I really love it. I really love it when we have tons of questions like this. Catch you guys on Saturday morning at 9:30. If you're catching the recording and you made it to the end, you guys are some G's. Definitely. If you have any questions, Telegram is totally free. You can sign up to the Telegram, go in there and ask questions. Our moderator E's always around there. I'm always around there. We have people, CPW's always around there. Crypt workers all the ways around there. Crypt workers in there. Tons of people in there. Ace checks out in there sometimes too. Tons of people. Like, take advantage of it. It's totally free, guys. Well, hope to catch you guys on Saturday. And if you guys can't catch it on Saturday, again, catch the recording. I always post all the recordings and stuff in the Telegram, so that's the best place to check for it. Thank you guys so much for the participation. I really love it. Appreciate all of you guys. Have a good one, guys. I'm out. Peace.